What's up, everybody? If you want to lose $1,000 a day trading the Nasdaq like I just did today, stick around because I'll be explaining to you why I took this trade, how I lost money, and why I'm never trading again. As you can see, I couldn't have been more wrong in my entire life. Yeah, I mean the entire day just ripped, so just on the wrong side of things. But all right, in all seriousness, let's go into why I took this trade, everything about it. So, going into market open, we had these London session highs right here and these Asian session highs over here. And we have these London session lows, and the same thing with the ES. We have these London session highs and Asian session highs, London session lows. The London session highs were created off the PPI candle that we had today for the news, but I was still open to trade because it didn't really do that much to the market. Going into market open, as you see, we rip up, take out London session and Asian session highs on NQ, but only take out London on ES. So, and we get a steep reaction off of that. So I'm thinking that this 10 a.m. candle is going to be a bearish candle and give us the SMT divergence off of Asian session highs. Going off of that, as soon as we sweep out both of these, we get a Drake-sized candle to the downside, breaking 5-minute structure on both ES and NQ. After that, I was looking for a 5-minute or 5-minute continuation confluence, whether that's an order block, breaker block, equilibrium, fair value gap to be entered. With the 5-minute breaker structure being so like down here, like there really wasn't much. I mean, yeah, you can count this as like, I don't know, it's more like an accumulation period, which, I count as kind of like one big thing. So I didn't really count this, but I did count it going into equilibrium. And then after it went to equilibrium from the swing highs to the swing lows, I waited for a 1 minute confirmation that we were going to continue lower. So basically, a breaker structure back down to the downside, which either is like a breaker structure or a inverse fair value gap. And as you see, once we come up, get into equilibrium, the discounted price range, we break structure in the 1 minute and we inverse this fair value gap. For me, I'm in there like swimwear, entered right away, put stops above the high and targeted London session lows. As you can see, that's not what price wanted to do, and it just continued higher. Basically, my whole thought process going into this was, we came up, swept out both previous session highs, like liquidity levels, came down, broke structure, came into a 5-minute continuation confluence, and then broke structure from the 1 minute again, confirming like us going back down to the downside. I did not think anywhere in my entire mind that we were going to break structure again to continue higher. Like usually, and it's during the macro. Like usually during the macro, like if you're breaking structure, continuation confluence, you get a confirmation out of that confluence. Like, I don't really think there's gonna be many times that you're gonna get stopped out when you just wait for that long to be patient. So, I mean, obviously, I was wrong. So, yeah, I mean, there are gonna be times clearly, but I mean, going in you could have seen that it was filling in like this 15-minute, 5-minute fair value gap or imbalance, whatever you want to call it, and it respecting it and going higher. But I mean, I wasn't really looking at that because I was looking for the reversal, which we were like looking to get. And why I took it on NQ not ES is because it was the lagging index at the time. It was the one that spoke about Asian session, so I decided to take that. But if you're going to take the trade on ES, the same exact thing would have happened. It came up, swept London, broke 5-minute structure, came into this breaker block, order block, equilibrium. So this one had more confluences in my opinion, but I just took it on NQ just because I was watching it like more closely, I guess. And then broke structure. It did not inverse this fair value gap the same one that NQ did, but I mean it would have broke structure, so I would probably have entered right there. And if you wanted to wait, it created another bearish 4-minute fair value gap, fills it and reacts out of it. So I mean, you could have entered off there, and I mean, you got stopped out. But those would have been like my executions, and obviously I was wrong today, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I think that I was I just did not think that we were gonna come all the way back up. At least like even past here, like I was thinking like there's no way we're gonna come and we re-sweep like a market open. I was like we were just way too far away. I was thinking, but yeah, it's just like a couple sometimes. That's kind of like my whole thought process on today's, on today's price. And it kind of brought me back down to earth a little bit. This is my first trade in February that I've lost, so hot streak ended, I guess, and we'll be back. But yeah, that's my whole thought process. With that being said, if you want to join my Discord and kind of like learn from me and ask me questions and get my whole and like pick my brain and have any trading questions and join a community, my link to the Discord will be down below. Eventually, I do plan on like monetizing it, kind of, but as for right now, it's free and it's open. So join up. I'm live streaming every day in there, and you can see me give out like my whole confluences and all of that. But yeah, today's how I lost $950. If you want to lose $1,000 a day too, join my Discord below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.